Are we live? What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? Thank you guys for tuning in. This is about to be crazy. It's about to be crazy. Last time we were all together, it was the Adam and Eve collection, the launch. It was super dope. So we have a huge announcement. A huge announcement. If you tuned in, whether it's Facebook or YouTube, and shout us out where you guys tuning in from. This is about to be crazy. To see what God is doing. This is about to be nuts. So look, yo, Dwayne, you know what I'm saying? You were a model at the last experience at the Adam and Eve collection. Do you just want to go on and just share what that casting call was like?
Yeah, I got you. I got you. So, with the casting call, it was basically like we all met up. They had a designated area that they were gonna have like all the models and whoever wanted to come out and try and model the clothing line at that time. So they had little reservation time slots and stuff, so it could be well organized. And we came in. I came in and that was my first time. So don't worry if you don't have any experience because they're gonna get you right anyway, and they're gonna make sure that you're doing
Mm-hmm.
whatever like they want you to do, just to make the product look good. So don't worry if you don't have any experience. Like if you're new to this but you want to try something new, don't let that stop you. So they're really friendly to beginners, basically everybody at all levels. But that was my first time doing a casting call. So I came in, I was able to walk Arthur, Jeremiah, and Jamila. They were all looking. They were making sure that I was like walking correctly, seeing how I look. Told me that they would contact me if I got the position. And basically, like a week or two later, they called me, telling me that yes, I'm a model for the clothing line for Sex Can Wait a While Apparel at that time. But it was real fun, and it's like don't just be yourself. Just be yourself. They're really friendly people. They're really nice. Just be yourself for real. Like they're gonna work with you.
Awesome, awesome. Thanks, Dwayne. What's up, Court? What's up, Court?
Yo, 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 what's up, y'all?
What's going on?
What's up,
What's
Hey,
good?
Courtney?
What's
everyone.
good? Thanks for hopping
Good
on.
evening.
Hey,
No
Court.
problem. Hey, hey.
Courtney.
So, so the question was, I asked Dwayne. I was just like, I wanted him just to explain what his experience from like the Adam and Eve collection casting call was like. If you just wanted to, like share from your perspective.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that's my brother, my younger brother. For those who do not know, but the experience was really fun. It was fun to do something with him, something new. I've always been very interested in like fashion and stuff like that, but I never like went in the modeling type area. So it was really nice to see something that was representing, what I strongly believe in, and it was something like that was different that you don't really see a lot of people doing, especially nowadays. So just a whole experience, just meeting new people, networking with a whole bunch of great, awesome people. I was nervous when I was doing the walk because I was like, oh my goodness, it's different when you walking in hills for yourself, but when you're walking to present like modeling, it can be very nerve wracking. So I would just encourage for anybody, it's okay to be nervous. It's okay. That's natural, but just believe in yourself. I believe that with me, especially with this whole experience, it really helped me with my confidence as well. So, like, if you're somebody who is like unsure,
Mm.
this place will be really great. It's very inspirational. It's very uplifting. Like, you're not going to feel any type of judgment at all. It's very open arms, very welcoming. So, I would suggest this for anyone, especially if you're a beginner. Just learning just the whole thing about modeling, whether it be the fashion aspect or the modeling, the walking. If you want to learn how to walk, have some attitude, serve face. We all love to serve face. So like that will all be things that you learn and be able to experience. So thank you all. I loved my experience. I appreciate every single week that we met, and just the growth that I saw not only within myself but everyone that was there participating. So join the crew, join us. You know, we here.
Yeah. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Y'all ready for the big announcement though? Like y'all ready to, you know what I'm saying?
They ain't ready, bro.
Let's
Yes,
go.
they
Let's
not
go.
ready.
you know,
Let's go.
like
I'm not
Let's
ready.
yeah,
go.
They ain't
Yes,
ready.
y'all ready? Like,
Let's go.
all right,
yes, sir.
let's get into it. Let's let let's get into it. All right. Just put your phone on. Put your joint on mute. Cause I'm about to play it. I got Charles.
I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Yeah, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I can do all things. 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 I can do all things.
So I was asked, what's Christian clothing? Like, what's a Christian model? How you gonna bring God into fashion? So I told them, the same way I bring him to the salon, the same way I bring him into the classroom, the same way I bring him into the boardroom, the same way I rip this runway, the same way I brought him into my life. Philadelphia Christian Fashion Week casting call.
Yeah, that was hot.
Let's
Let's go.
go. Okay.
Let's go.
Yo, that is
Yo, that was so
Let's get
nice.
it.
He's on the phone. That
so
just
exciting.
like tell him that they just people be driving, they be doing the same thing.
Jay, it was the prayer for me. It was the it was the
It was the prayer for you.
it was the whole
It
video,
was
yo.
the
That was
prayer
so
for
dope.
me.
Listen,
Yo, it was
that
so
joint was
dope.
tough.
Yeah, y'all killed it. Yep. That was
Mhm.
good.
Let's get it. Let's
It
get
was
it.
it was
Yo,
everything for me.
bro.
That is so exciting.
Yo,
Yo, so what are some things that people need to be prepared for this casting call?
I think just people just need to come. You know, I know that everybody wants to be ready. Everybody wants to be fully prepared, and you know, just show up. Like, show up. Just be prepared for anything. Get out your head. Be relaxed. When ladies, let's bring shoes. Fellas, let's just come in and just give our best efforts. Don't worry about, are you good enough? Do you have it? Just show up. I'm telling you, this is going to change lives. Like, I know we watching, we think the videos are cool, the walking is dope, but it's bigger than just the modeling. This is about changing lives, and we did it. We did it. Like, we actually see how this thing is going to change people. I guarantee you, if you ask people their experiences, or not just what the modeling was like, but what God did for them, how God stepped in on rehearsals. Like, I guarantee if you ask those questions, you'll be like, yo, this happened in rehearsal? Like, yeah. Like I just want people to just show up. Just show up. No bells, no whistles, just be you. And we about to do this thing for the kingdom. Like, it sounds crazy, but it's all kingdom business right now. And
yes, sir.
What was y'all thoughts on the video though? Like, how did y'all feel about the video?
Yeah.
Jazza,
what's your thoughts?
you had your acting debut.
What'd you say?
I said, Jazza, you had your acting debut. People saw you. You know what I mean? How about you was really praying though? Like, how about the fact that you was really in that job praying?
Listen, it was that. The whole experience is powerful. I'm just gonna put this out there. If you don't get connected, it's you really going to feel bad, because what God is doing with this whole thing, period, is phenomenal. Who would have ever thought that you can put fashion and bring Christ into it, and for it to manifest like this? And we didn't even get to the big part yet. We didn't even get to what's big. And because we're celebrating before we get to it, and because we putting our all into it before we get to it, let me tell y'all something. When I was in there, and Arthur brought me into this thing, and he like, come on, I need you. I'm like, listen, I have hung my model stuff up. But I'm telling you, this is a powerful team. This is not just about fashion. When I tell y'all Christ is all in it, he's all in it. And we make sure everybody is comfortable. We make sure the focus is back on God. And listen, I enjoyed it. When that prayer, if y'all look back on that video, when me and Shania was praying, I was praying. and Noah was acting, like, as far as the whole video, no, at that part when it said prayer, we really prayed, and we did not stop until amen. So you're gonna have to keep on rolling that camera, sir, until we say amen. This is a prayer, and we're gonna seal this thing at the end.
Oh man.
But it was powerful. Let me tell you, y'all need to get connected up in what's going on in Philadelphia Christian Fashion Week. Is where it's at.
Right. Let me throw this out there real quick. A lot of times we have a tendency to say, "Oh, we're putting Christ in it," or we're making sure that we're putting Christ in it. God was already in fashion before we even touched it.
We took him out.
Yeah, he was already there. Yeah, he was already there. All we're doing is giving it back to him. He already took control of this thing. You know what I mean? I keep looking at the Bible, and when Adam and Eve were removed from the garden, and it said that God made them clothing out of animal skins. And I'm like, wait a minute, God himself was a fashion designer? So he was already in fashion before we even touched it. So all we're doing is giving it right back to him. And the crazy part about it is that it's fun. It has its own unique flair. Like I said, if you could just get the testimonials of what it did for some people, confidence, how they came out different people, how it wasn't just about fashion, it was about, making sure you were all right as a person. I mean, matter of fact, since we got Dwayne and we got Court on the phone, Court, real quick, like, personally, I know we talked about the fashion stuff, but personally, how did the rehearsals and practices affect you just spiritually, personally? How did it affect you that part on that part?
It was just nice to be around people who are like-minded like you and around the same age group. Because growing up in church all the time, you hear it, but it's just like it's something so special when it's people that's like around your age just so passionate about God and like just making sure that um we really try to represent him the right way. It doesn't mean that we don't have our faults and stuff like that, but like it's just that we're always trying to put our best foot forward and also just be authentic and genuine. Like yo, I struggle with this. Like the transparency that was just able to be there is just so great. Like there was no judgment. You can talk about all of your past stuff and it was like, you know, comfortable. Like we can just have those types of conversations. And I know for me personally, I'll never forget like the one time I had a lead out, we always had like a devotional thought or something like that every time before we start a rehearsal. And author had asked me to do one. And I was like, oh Lord, like I don't know how this is gonna go. I was like, of course he gonna do this to me. But you know what? It was so I needed that. Like, it's sometimes like when people see that in you and they kind of bring it out, like it's very helpful. And for me, I know my spiritual growth increased a lot just through this being able
Mm,
to do something that has such an impact and in the long run and really genuinely speaking, just getting everyone prepared and ready to really actually meet God and what he has for us. So um that was my experience spiritually, and
oh
I'm
wow,
forever grateful for it.
awesome. Yeah, and let me tell you, like I just knew that you was gonna do it. Like I knew that you was gonna knock it out the park with no type. You just gonna do it your way. And I loved it. You led in devotions. Like it's crazy. We have devotions before every single practice. We talk to God first before we talk to each other, and that's how God wanted us to be. Where we can just focus on Him for a minute. I mean, we just left our jobs. We just left school, and everything is going crazy. Just to get 5-10 minutes to just focus on Him, it just throw all that stuff in the trash. Like it just all that stuff away, and then we ready to work. So I'm excited. Y'all know, it was about a good 20 something of us. The numbers are going to grow. You know what I mean? It's going to be something different. Chanela, you here?
I'm here. I'm right here.
Awesome. All right. Real quick, like, and then I'm gonna ask Summer the same question. A lot of times we focused on the fashion aspect, but what can you say just being around this atmosphere? What has it done for you spiritually? Where has God met you in this whole journey? How did you feel about that?
So, first of all, like y'all are a dope group of people. You hear me? So, like, like I've worked with people. I've had my fashion shows and stuff. Um, but to be in like this realm of newness for me, it's like the age. I'm not saying I'm old, but I love younger people. Like they bring it for real. And like um to have you all even wearing my clothing line, it's like to see it even in a different light. You know what I mean? It's and this this Christian this Christian fashion week. I'm like, yo, this is so dope. It's like the vision has opened up. It has broadened my horizon. It has given me like ideas. Like when I tell you these ideas just keep coming and coming, and to even see the smiles on y'all's faces, like loving what you do. And I love meeting new people. And when they just they're go and they're ready, like, yo, let's do this. You feel me? I love it. I love it. I'm so hyped right now, y'all. I'm so hyped right now. Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Summer, as far as spiritually, what did this experience do for you?
Spiritually, okay. What it did for me is show me that God is truly everywhere. Like, God is really in the midst of everything we do, as long as we keep him in the center of it. A lot of times people say stuff like, oh, I wish, I could just feel the presence of God, or, I need to feel the spirit, or, say things like that. But for me, it's really just been like, God is everywhere. Like, not even just like when we was doing the rehearsals, and Courtney was speaking on it, far as the opening prayers and talks that we was having, and just welcoming the Holy Spirit into the atmosphere. Like, just being able to see God move, even at the promotion video, the video we just saw today. That was crazy. When you was telling me about the young man that was there who gave his life to Christ on the video shoot, like at the video shoot, it was crazy. And I'm like, God is
Come on.
amazing. Like, God is really everywhere. For me, it also just being in the presence of God. And it's not even just about Philadelphia Christian Fashion Week. Is he with you at the supermarket, at your job, at on your block, in your neighborhood? Like, for me, spiritually, it's just like God is just always there. He's in the midst of everything we do. And it's amazing. God is just so good. That's what it did for me spiritually.
Wow. All right. So, we're Jazza, real quick, bro, because y'all gotta understand. We walked into a room with nothing in it. Like, it was just pure chaos, and there's just one room, and we turned this one room into an entire video set. And it was so quick, and it just like the ideas just came together. How was that? Like, how was
Who police in the background?
who getting chased? Who getting chased?
Lord have
Now
mercy.
y'all know that was my block. I had to put it on mute.
Oh, I'm like, somebody's going mute.
Yeah. Yo, you gotta cut it out.
Y'all know it was North Philly.
But you talking about the video shoot?
Yeah, like, how did you feel? Like, we just changed this entire room into a sewing station, an office, a runway, a makeup room. Like, how was that?
Listen, it was. Let me tell you, it's like when you're in like a room of talent. When we walked in the room, it was like, okay, we need 4 different stations. How are we going to do this, right? And it wasn't the fact that we couldn't do it. It was the fact of the time of like, how can we put this together and have all this set up? So it was about having the eye. Like, okay, this corner. Now the thing working with Arthur, you got to bring his vision to life, right? You got to bring his vision to life. He got this lovely vision. God talked to him individually. I wish God somehow share with us when he talked to him individually, so we can be on the same page. But anyway, but Arthur had this vision, right? Which is great. And then we came in. Me and Jess was like, okay, phone machine, set this up real quick. So when Charnel walked this out there, she already had time to set her thing up because we was all. I mean, she just came in, set the mannequin up, and we were already done. And then when it came to the office area, we totally revamped the whole room in a matter of less than like 10 minutes. We saw flowers. We saw rug. Office had break everything that you got. I brought everything that I had, and I'm telling you, when I look back on the video, I'm like, wow, you would have really thought that was like an office. You would have really thought they don't know what that room looked like before we got in there.
It was crazy.
Not that it was a bad room. I'm talking about as far as getting things together, right? And then as far as the makeup stations, I mean, just everything was awesome. And then to see the after part of the spotlight with Summer and what's his name? I'm sorry, I forgot his name. Devin. Yes, I'm telling you, that right there just topped it off. Like the way the camera was circling it. Come on, y'all about to have me run on the spot. It was just like everything came to life in a matter of minutes. Everything came to life. It was like it was no difficulties. It was no chaos. Normally working inside the fashion world, working with, video shoots and stuff. When back in the world, when I was in the world, I'm doing this. It was like chaos, right? Nobody was on the same page. Somebody's fussing, things just not working out. But this was like, okay, boom, that's the vision. Let's do that there. Boom, let's move to the next. Everything was set up perfectly. And everything went smooth. And this is what happened when you put Christ in it. This is what happened when you lead with Christ. Everything will go according to plan. Why? Because we know that this was his vision. Although we are just the people down here doing it, we know that it was his vision that he gave to a group of people. Well, Faith by Design and Sexually Like, but he gave it to y'all. And then y'all God told y'all who to bring in this thing, right? And then once he told y'all who to bring in this thing, it started to manifest, right? Wow. And it happened in that order. And listen, I have this crazy faith about what's happening next, and I hope everybody ready. Put your seatbelt on because we're going for a ride.
Listen, can I say one thing about that? I know what you're saying. When you say crazy faith on this next thing, let me tell you, I've seen some stuff. Now, Brother Arthur, you sir, let me tell you about this gift that you have, because I remember the night you called me and I was coming from, I think it was from the gym or somewhere, and you was like, we gonna blame all this on Jeremiah. I was like, oh Lord, here we go. What is it? And when you just started running down stuff, I need you to bring this. I was like, oh God, wait a minute, what is going on? But the way it came all together, I'm with Jazza, like it just like smooth. It was a whole wrap that night. Even though I was tired because I didn't get home till 1:30 the next morning. But listen,
I still got your outfit. The outfit
it's
that
cool. I know. I need that. Hand that back in when you can. But listen, I was hyped coming from Delaware to Philly, that 2.5 hour drive. I was hyped, but Arthur, your gift is like, it's like none other. And I thank God that we were able to connect through Jeremiah and that wedding. You see how God just trickled down stuff? It was the blessed wedding that we met. Okay, I'm gonna end this right now because I be Lord Jesus, y'all.
He about to start preaching. But Arthur,
y'all met before the wedding. Y'all met before the wedding.
Was it? Oh, you're right. But it was
for Adam and Eve.
You're right. You're absolutely right. But I thought it was the wedding. Something about that. Okay. Divine connection. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to mute again. Hear me? Mm-hmm.
Divine connection.
You could have let her have it, yo. You could have just let her have it.
It's all right. It's all right. I stand corrected.
Jeremiah had to bring clarity.
Wow.
It was like way before the wedding, though. I mean, it wasn't like way before, but y'all went live together first on Instagram, right? That was your first time meeting.
Oh
But yeah,
yeah.
we met face to face. We met face to face, live and in person at the wedding.
All right.
No, at the
All right.
casting call.
So real quick. All right. So real quick. I want to talk about. I want to talk
Okay.
about a couple things. Dwayne, since you still here, you hanging around. You hit me up. Not too
Dwayne.
long ago, and after we got finished the Adam and Eve collection, you told me, you said you really wanted to take this thing seriously and really do more work. What made you jump from I don't know what I'm doing to I'm inspired to go and try to do more things? What pushed that?
I would say like for a long time, like I never really modeled, but like I would help with fashion shows at my school, like little African shows. And just being around people in fashion. So like I'll be behind it, like with the clothing part and like behind closed doors, but never like, in front of the camera or
What's up, man?
like walking. So like after this whole collection, I was like, man, that was like real fun. The people I got to meet, like all of y'all were like mad chill, mad dope. Like all of y'all were cool. Like we're still cool with each other now. It isn't like after the whole little video and shoot happened, like we all just dispersed. We don't talk to each other. Like everybody checks in with each other. Like
Right.
yeah, we all have our life and stuff, but everybody checks in with each other, and that was cool. It's like the people I got to meet working with you guys, it was super fun. I was like, you know what, let me just keep, trying this. I have nothing but time on my hands right now. So I'm like, let me just keep doing this and keep going after it, working with you guys. Cause I mean, it's not like a little, people gonna throw you out there all of a sudden after they use you, they just throw you out there. It's like, nah, like you build connections with this too and you can network as well. So that's what kind of made me like, all right, I want to kind of see where this could go too.
Let's get it.
Yo, so
That was
so
dope.
we need to talk about what's we got everybody here. So we need to talk about what's next, what's coming down. Like I mean, this casting call, this casting call is gonna be ridiculous. Like 4 days. It's only 4 days.
Yeah.
It's only 4 different days, y'all. I'm letting you know now. Like, get in, register through the website, and the website is ridiculous too. So register. And I need y'all to understand, like it's only 4 days, and we can only have a certain amount of people. And I wish I could have everybody, but we can't. So get in now, because the first casting call for the Adam and Eve collection, I mean, people was out there waiting. And we did something that never been done before. So imagine what we're gonna do now. Like, we're talking about a fashion week. We're not talking about a fashion show. This is a legit fashion week, and it's going to change fashion forever. It is literally going to change fashion forever. You're going to see fashion in a different light, all because of this movement right here, y'all. So get ready. Tell people, y'all, tell your friends, get your kids. Tell the neighbor. Tell the whole block. Like come through for real. Tell your church. Like it's gonna be ridiculous. All right. I'm just hype. Jeremiah, like how we gonna get people amped up, man? We gotta get people pumped for this thing, man. So what you guys say about
this is about to be crazy. This casting about to be crazy. Real quick before I get our response, I just wanted to know. I want to play the video one more time. I know we had a whole bunch of people hop on that that just got on, so we're gonna run it through one more time, and let's get into it. The expectation for the fashion, for the casting call.
Dope, dope, dope.
Put your phones on mute.
I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Yeah, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I can do all things. 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 I can do all things.
So I was asked, what's Christian clothing? Like, what's a Christian model? How you gonna bring God into fashion? So I told them, the same way I bring him to the salon, the same way I bring him into the classroom, the same way I bring him into the boardroom, the same way I rip this runway, the same way I brought him into my life. Philadelphia Christian Fashion Week casting call.
Let's
All right, cool. So, yes, sir. So, we're gonna post the flyer. So the casting call is 4 days, right? So, it's gonna be in June 5th, June 10th, June 18th, and June 23rd, all from 6 o'clock to 8 p.m. So if you can't make one day, it's 3 other days that you can make the casting call for. We're looking for kids, um, men and women, all sizes are welcome. Look, just a sneak peek. The fashion week will be 3 days. So we're gonna do a kids fashion show and we're gonna do an adult fashion show. So you know what I'm saying? Like you got oh wait, let me give you the ages for the kids. It's 5 to 16. I'm sorry, 5 to 15 for kids. Men and women will be 16 to 65. So look, you know what I mean? Look, like if you had an interest in walking or being just being interested, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got people, Arthur, Jess, Jazza, these guys are experienced. You know what I'm saying? Like these guys will have you looking like something that you probably didn't think something that you could do before. So come out, fellowship, come out, look, volunteer to help out. We need all hands on deck for PCFW. So this is about to be crazy. So make sure you go to www.pcfweek.com, register. We'll give you an email, everything that you need to know. You know what I'm saying? We still practicing social distancing. Bring your mask. Ladies, bring heels. Look, just come doing your thing. Come professional. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna come on time. We're gonna start on time. It's 4 days. It's 4 days. So don't just try to keep yourself trying to make the first day. If you can, praise God. But look, let's do something for the Lord. Let's do something that the Lord already created. Let's do something that He's already been doing. We are big believers in doing things different. And once we have our models, it's about to go to a different freaking level. Like, this is about to be crazy. This is about to be so crazy. I'm gonna post the flyer with the dates and everything in it, but the dates are again June 5th, June 10th, June 18th, and June 23rd. 4 days, June 5th, June 10th, June 18th, and June 23rd. I'm going to post the flyer. This is about to be crazy. Make sure you guys register. Please register at www.pcfweek.com. It's going to be crazy. You know what I mean? I'm excited. I'm really excited. This is going to be way bigger than what we did for the Adam and Eve collection. Like, I'm so ecstatic about this, y'all. So thank you for all the love and support. I'm hyped. Y'all.
Look, all right. So anybody else got anything they want to say? Any comments? Oh wow. Okay. All right. We got somebody else, who just jumped in. George, what up, bro?
Hey, what's up, y'all? What's going on?
Hey, how you doing?
What's up, bro?
All right. So George, man, you've watched the Adam and Eve collection video. You saw some of this fashion week process come through. You see that we doing something different for God. First, I want you to let everybody know what it is you do. Just bring up your ministry real quick, and I just want you to just give a quick feel of what you think God is going to do with this whole fashion week experience, man. You know what I mean? Knowing that just God is doing something different and crazy. Like, how you feel about it?
Yeah, man. I mean, first and foremost, man, what y'all doing with the whole fashion thing is major. You know what I mean? And I know, like, for myself, it's always amazing to be around people of God who are doing His will, in a unique way. You know what I mean? That's something that we talked about a lot. How, like, God is calling His children, and but He's using unorthodox ways. You know what I mean? Unorthodox ways of bringing people closer to Him. And so, man, I commend y'all 100% for that, first and foremost. But about myself, I'm the founder of Survival to Success, and we focus on healing the Black community mentally, spiritually, and financially. Through youth programming, community engagement, transformation coaching. And similar to y'all, man, that's just my assignment and my way of fulfilling God's will and playing my role in helping save souls. But yeah, like I said before, man, I'm just really excited for y'all, man. Excited about everything that y'all doing in the way that God is going to use y'all through this ministry, through fashion. You know what I mean? First and foremost, of just bringing people closer to Him. Any way that I can support and being part of it. I'm always here. I'm always available.
All right.
Let's get it, Uncle
Thanks,
George.
bro.
Okay.
Not the
Uncle
Uncle
George. Not Uncle though.
Yeah, look, man. I'm telling you, like, don't be surprised when this take off and we in other cities. You know what I mean. Don't be surprised when we all around the world with just this thing right here. And who knows who else we're inspiring, who we're motivating, who we touching. We don't know. Like, so we just gotta do our part and just do what God told us to do. And once we just do that, man, like, could you see like next thing you know, New York calling, and we gotta do this in New York, we gotta do this in Atlanta, Chicago, DC, Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the sky is the limit, and
You better prophesy them things.
and there's no limitations when God is in the forefront of something. I mean, so we prepare to just see what God is doing. We stand out the way. We putting God in the front of this thing, and we just letting our imagination go crazy. You know what I mean? I thank all of y'all for rocking with me. You know, with my craziness. You know what I mean? It's not easy being a visionary. It's not easy sharing your thoughts. And I told y'all before, I say, yo, I've had crazy ideas before. I've had ambitions to do great things before, but I've never had them come together until God was in front of it. I've always had to dull down or kind of like narrow in my vision. But when I finally decide to put God first in my vision or in this vision and just be used by Him, everything I've imagined has come to the forefront. There was no,
Yeah.
all right, let me simulate my vision. Let me, downplay what I was thinking of. It was God just, in fact, He illuminated what I thought of.
Yeah.
And that's the crazy part. That's the crazy part. That video shoot was all just God just downloading ideas. It wasn't I practiced this. I didn't have to, pull back. No, if anything, he just made it bigger. Like we had original music, like original beat.
Yeah.
The artist came in and sung. Devin, just killed that drum. Like we not borrowing nobody else's song so I can put up there. We don't own the rights to this music. No, we own this song. Like this is our song. Like, do you see that? Like, I'm not, borrowing nobody else's.
He came clutch.
Yeah. 3 days before the video shoot, we had a full-out song. You know what I mean? So
crazy.
You know what I mean? The artistry is there. The clothing was ridiculous. Shanilla, you killed it. The clothing was ridiculous. You know what I mean?
Oh God.
And you sold some stuff while we was there too.
Yes, sir.
A couple dollars while we was
Oh, really?
My gas
Oh
money.
yeah, she did. Oh yeah.
And I'm waiting for my piece.
Okay. Hit me up.
I'm waiting for my piece.
I know that's right. She said, hit me up. But this was like one of the things that's so beautiful and decent about this whole experience, honestly, is doing it for the kingdom. It's like a lot of times people have this misconception that, believers, Christians are boring, or they don't know how to have fun, or just, I guess in a sense, stuck up or whatever. And this has really been so engaging and fun. And it's like to have fun and be able to do it for God, to win souls to the kingdom, to show how different we are, show our abilities, our gifts, our talents, to be creative, to be literally, who God created. We all are unique and different in our own special way, and to be able to bring that forth, to be able to show people it's okay to be creative, to be different, and like I said, to be on this side, because you have the world, you have the worldly side, and then you have the kingdom side, and to do it for the kingdom is just different, and it's like, wow, I'm a part of this. Is ministry. This is ministry, and to be a part of something that, honestly, I'm like, I don't even know how. I remember, bro, Jeremiah was like, "Yeah, Summer, you ready again? You about to be in the front?" I'm like, "What?" but to be able to, do this and to have fun, and it's for God, it's for the kingdom. It's just a different feeling. It's really, it's just a different feeling. No guilt. It's no shame. It's no, and no insecurities. It's being you, being the daughter and the son of the Most High, and and being creative. He made each and every one of us creative. He made us unique. And I feel like fashion is one of those ways to express yourself and to be, who you are and to express who you are. And so I'm beyond excited. I can't wait to, really start reaching out to other people, churches, organizations to really, share what it is that we're doing and what we're about. I'm pumped up. Let's go.
What we do for Christ will last.
It's just it hit
Let's
different. It hit different on
go.
this side. It hit different.
The part that really kills me is how like a lot of people think that you can't mix things like artistry and God. And a lot of people are ashamed to mix their gifts with God. You know what I mean? Even though he's the person who gave it to them in the first place. He's the person who gave you the vision and told you what to do, but
That
yet you
part.
don't want to claim God or rep God and what it is that you're doing. But this literally shows that it's possible for us to mix, not necessarily mix, but show God through what it is that you're doing, whether that's art, poetry, music, fashion. Like a lot of people don't talk about God in those areas, even though God was the person who gave them those ideas to begin with. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And so this is really changing the game. You know what I mean? And putting God at the forefront and showing people that like it's still possible. It's possible to be successful while repping God. You know what I mean? Like it's possible to still have fun while repping God. You know what I mean? It's possible to still save souls. It's possible to save souls through fashion. Like, so y'all listen. That's great.
That's been one of my greatest, I guess, accomplishments, or one of those feelings of being able to write poetry and to give God glory at the same time. Like, to do two things I love, two things I love to do, and to be able to blend it, and it's like a utopia. It's like, wow, I get to use a gift God gave me, bless others, encourage others, inspire others, and at the same time share about who God is, what he's done in my life, how awesome he is, and to give him the glory. It's like it don't get no better. It don't get no better than that. It just don't get no, like, you literally get to be in your authentic form and all that, all that God has created you to be, especially if you're a creative, you're someone that do poetry or rap or sing or make clothes, design, like all these things. Like you said, God gave them to us, and to be able to blend it together and inspire others, and to encourage others, and to win souls to Christ, because honestly, that's what this is all about. It's not even all of, we talk about this on our calls, it's not about being seen or being heard. It's not about, being puffed up. It's about winning souls to Christ, showing people how amazing God is. This thing about to be crazy.
Woo! Don't even know. And I'm glad y'all talking about what y'all do for, what you do for Christ will last. I think we just have to get out the mind frame that, you have, in order to have fun, you have to leave Christ out. That is a lie. Let me tell y'all something. I had fun in church. Okay. I had fun in church. I had fun being around people who are like-minded.
Yes.
I have fun being around everybody. And just because somebody may not do what I make sure I still, show who Christ is in me.
Yeah.
And I have fun. I don't need something to, consume my body to have fun. No, listen, I live soberly. but I'm high off Jesus. Listen, and listen, I have so much fun in it. We can laugh, we can make jokes, we can do a lot of things, and we have Christ. So and have fashion. Listen, we have some sharp people in the church. Okay, some sharp people in the church. Throwing their hat, author always trying to come in competition with me. See, so that's what I'm saying.
I lose every time.
Like,
I lose every time.
No, author got it. But listen, we have fun, y'all. So please come on out. I want everybody to come on out and be a part of this great, the great thing that God is doing in our community. See, we're not doing a lot of things in our community anymore. This is a trend. We starting this thing off, and we're going to keep on going, right?
Yeah.
And we're going to be consistent with this. And because we're being consistent with what God has given us, we'll be able to win souls. And that's all it's about, winning souls. It's not about Jeremiah. It's not about authors. It's not about Shardelia. It's not about Courtney. It's not about Dwayne, George, Jaza, anybody. It's not about any of us. It's about him.
Yeah.
Oh,
And you already heard author prophesy the states. Now I'm gonna just go back on mute on that one.
Come on now. Come on.
oh man.
Can I say something about the like-mindedness?
Right.
Yes, sir.
Go
I
ahead.
want to say something about the like-mindedness. Like when people think about being like-minded, it's not about like-minded. Like-minded means, all right, especially for the believer. Like-minded means, all right, people that's trying to get better with Christ, right? That don't mean that you all the way there. You know what I'm saying? Like some people, when they
That's
say
right.
like-minded, they think like, oh, well, I'm only surround my people who's like not drinking, who's not struggling with premarital sex, who's not struggling with like cursing and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody perfect. We all fall short of the glory, of God. So it's just like kind of changing that narrative of what like-minded means. Because some people, they'll say that and like
Come on.
be shunning people that need their help. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like, so what you mean? Like this person struggle with this. So you mean like you just going to refrain from hanging, around them because like, yo, like
That's right.
I feel like sometimes like, yo, like, all right, it's kind of like being in school. Maybe the majority of us probably didn't like school, right? Some of us didn't like some of the assignments, but some of us we still had to do them. So sometimes I feel like God gives assignments and we pull the dog ate my homework because you ain't want to do it. You know what I mean? But that's all I just had to say about that.
Yeah.
And that's good. That's good. Because we all at work in progress. We're all under construction. And at the end of the day, us as Christians have to understand that we're human too, right? And we forget that. We get so caught up in our religion, right?
Yeah.
Our religion, and we forget that we came from the valley.
Yeah.
And we have to make sure that we go back to the valley. Not saying that we have to partake in the things that we did when we were in the valley, but we're there to now help somebody come up out that valley, right? And just because we're around those who we say still act in the same, associate themselves with things that aren't, Christ-like, doesn't mean that we can't be around them and be an example, right? Because we're called to be example, do the thing that we're called to do, and then will follow them. We can save somebody's soul just by our walks, and they'll be trying to figure out like, whoa, let me get with that. Well, how did you were just summer? You just was coming there. How you able to smile right now? How you able to smile, Jeremiah? You was at all that time. You were afraid from sex. How you get married? How did God bless you married? Right? Just by being who you are, you didn't change who you were, right? You continue to be who God called you to be, and right, you listen. So now people are able to get connected to you, and now we can win, no matter what.
That's so true. That's so true. Seriously, like, and I gotta go quick, but I just wanted to say thank you all for that because I feel like we make Christianity corny. Like, God's not corny at all. So it's just like we really need to just step up and like just continue doing what we're doing. Like, continue just showing that passion and that love and that creativity that we all have been blessed to have within
Yeah.
all of us. Like, we all are creative in any shape, way, form. Like, whether it be singing, poetry, dancing, walking, serving face. Like, like that's a ministry right there because not everybody has that. So it's just like those little things that we think are so small are so big. So just keep it up. I love
Yeah.
y'all. I appreciate every single one of y'all. I'm praying for y'all all the time.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to get this thing started.
Yes.
Love
Yes.
y'all.
It started.
Have a good
Yes. Good seeing you again, sis. Good seeing you again.
Good
And
seeing y'all, sis and bro. All right.
another thing,
Courtney has such a beautiful spirit.
I know, right? How can you not love her?
I love you. See you.
So another thing too, that I wanted to say when y'all was talking about the whole like-mindedness and assignments and all that. I feel like this industry, the fashion industry, is a great way to meet other believers and non-believers and be in the same realm, the same atmosphere, and for them to witness and be able to see, the light of Christ through each and every one of us, and through just being in the atmosphere of the event of whatever whatever is happening. It's going to be 3 days, 4 days this time. Just being in the atmosphere, I feel like fashion is a way to bring all types of people, all people of all backgrounds. It reminds me when I'm thinking of it. You ever, go somewhere with the intention to just show up, just show your face, just to say I was there, and then you go and you're completely transformed, like you completely see things in a different way. Like it could have been a revival or a conference. You probably was forced to go to church. I know some of us was forced to go to church, and you just go because you have to go. I can see people just coming to these events just to see a show, just to see some clothes, just to see somebody serve, and they completely be transformed. They completely see something in a different light. They see God.
Yeah.
I just see so many people coming just for a show, and they end up seeing God in a way that they've never seen him before. And I'm just like, wow, this is going to be a way to really, reach those people that we think we can't reach. Oh, they too much, they too out there, they too this, or they this and that. Oh, that's not my assignment. This God, like, nope. They gonna all be right here. They gonna come in. They gonna come in for a show, not knowing they about to get saved.
Come on. Woo, you about to have me run, Summer.
Don't listen.
It's about being in the proximity. Just that proximity again. Being in the proximity. You want somebody that's going to be blessed by being in the proximity. We don't got to do much. But people got called us to be in somebody just being in the proximity. They're going to get healed, free, and delivered. Come on. Woo! Jesus. Y'all about to have me go crazy up in here.
Listen, but that's God. That's how God moves. That's how God moves. You think
yes, he
you're
does.
thinking one thing, and then you sitting there and you're like, whoa, I'm really enjoying myself, or whoa,
yeah.
I just felt something I've never felt before. Like, it's been times where I went to visit churches, conference, women conference, and I'm there, but then something different happened, and something that I, wasn't expecting to happen, and it completely changed my view of God and how He moved. So
That is good. And I'm glad you brought up that kid when you raised up inside the church, right? You don't want to go to church, right? But guess what? That stuck with you later because you was in the proximity. You was in service. You didn't know what was going on, but you was around the anointing. And guess what? It followed you, although, listen, you still fell. You hit a couple of ditch holes, right? That's all right. Come on, get back up. You might hit it. Now you might take exit 6 when God puts exit 9. But what? He put you back around, back on that route, right? But because you was in the proximity, later you connected. Come on, somebody. You connected back to what you already was taught. See, once you saved, you once you know Jesus, once you have a relationship with Him, you may fall off. Come on, but He accepts you back.
And look, I see, because this is going to be a kids portion, a kids. I feel like a lot of, I can see children who've never really even had the opportunity to know Christ get to experience God for the first time.
Yeah.
I remember it was a young man who was probably like 10 years old. I remember just talking to him, and he said, I was talking to him about God and church, and he's like, I've never been to church before. I always heard people say church, they go to church, but I've never been to church before. I can see so many children being inspired and wanting to. It's almost like how you do something fun for the kids. You do something, you get them involved some way so they could be, like you said, in the proximity. But that's that seed that's being planted, and the memories of everything that they're going to experience, and they're going to grow up, and they're going to be like, I remember when I did this. Oh, I remember the feeling of God when I went to this event. I remember, being at a Christian fashion show. It's the seeds. It's the seeds that's going to be planted for these people.
Whew. Summer, we having revival on this thing. Listen, because it's good, and people need to understand that part, because it's nothing like transparency, and that we have to get transparency, right? And I'm glad this, and you want to receive a lot of transparency, because listen, not only are we a Philadelphia Christian Fashion Week, we are also somebody who you can come to because we create a safe space. Don't think that we're all so much into the show that when you come to the thing, rehearsal broken, or even the day of the show, something that happened, you broken, we are going to take our time to set aside and make sure that you're good. Why? Because we get so caught up in the fame, fashion, and the lights, the camera, the action, that people sometimes is really hurting, right? So this is we changing it. We're not the type of people that's going to say, you better get your act together before you get up on that runway. No, let's see what's going on, right? Let's pray. Come on, we're going to come in this agreement against that enemy. That when you go on that runway, you walk in as a new man. You walk in as a new woman. Why? Because we leaving whatever is going on. Oh my God, we're leaving whatever had happened before you walked in the doors. Come on, we're breaking it right there. We're breaking it. So we are creating that space for you, right? And not only are we creating that space for people, I need people to understand this. We're coming together as a team so we can be ready for whatever is coming to, come up against us, right? Because we got to be ready for y'all. We got to be ready for the people that we have. So listen, if you get connected to this, it's your choice. But when you get connected, let me tell you, it will be something that will be life-changing. This is a life-changing event, right? Not just an event, ministry. This is ministry. So listen, this is some good deal. I always say, what you do for Christ will last. What you do for Him will be counted in the end. Whew.
Yeah. So, some people asking about information. I see one of my church members, Deacon Val, is on. He's asking for information. So you could find everything out on the website. I just posted it in the Facebook chat. Yep, right there, www.pcfweek.com. You could literally, that website was created specifically for Philadelphia Christian Fashion Week, obviously. All the dates of the casting call will be on there. The promotion video that we played today is on there. All the details of the age groups, everything. The registration. When you scroll to the end of the website, is a registration form you could fill out. You could subscribe to the email list. So it's another form. I believe it's like 2 or 3 forms on the website. One is a subscription. One is for the casting call. And I believe that's it. But yes, www.pcfweek.com.
This is good. This is good.
Cool. This been good, y'all. I'm excited. I gotta get ready to go. But look, I'm so pumped up right now. I'm like,
Yo,
I'm
wow.
gonna be working with the kids. So, if anybody that's watching, you got your kids coming out, I'm gonna be with the babies. I'm excited. I'm excited because the babies love me. The babies love me, and I love them. They just gravitate to me, and it's okay. But I'm excited to be working with the kids for the for the fashion show, for this event. I mean, this is gonna be just so much fun, so much fun. But y'all, this has been great. I'm gonna get out of here, but keep it up, y'all.
Yes,
All right, y'all.
absolutely.
We about to wrap this up if Arthur didn't have anything to say, but we got the Philadelphia Christian Fashion Week clothing drive. We have 2 more. We have 2 more Saturdays, and we have another surprise actually coming up. So we got a meeting next week to wrap that up, and it's gonna be popping. So we're doing things. A lot of things are happening. Thank you, Arthur, Shanilla, Jaza, George, for hopping on. This is gonna be dope. The team. We have a great team. Y'all. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. This is just the beginning. Everybody, I put the flyer. I posted the flyer in the chat. You guys got the flyer? Post the flyer. You know what I'm saying? This is about to be crazy. We got time June, but June's around the corner. So I'm excited for what everything's gonna happen. Bro, you got anything else?
I just want you guys to know, like I literally just got a call. I just got a call, and watching the video, it wasn't even about the fashion thing. It was just about somebody seeing faithfulness and not knowing what to do in the situation, and they just called. Do you understand that this ain't even got to be about fashion? This ain't got to be about modeling. It's about change. It's about souls. It's about changing people's perspective.
Ministry.
It's about being ministry, pure ministry, serving. I mean, we not out here trying to make ourselves look good. We're not out here trying to, capitalize on somebody else's ability. Nah, we want to see people win. We really want to see somebody else win. I mean, like, God ain't going to bless us if we're not trying to be a blessing to somebody else. So we're not glorifying ourselves. I'm not out here trying to, boost myself up. Jeremiah's not out here trying to, if we're going to be completely honest, Jeremiah had to convince me to do this thing. Like, he literally had to. I was like, I'm done. I've seen it. I've done this before. I know how it ends. I'm cool. I had to literally convince Jaza, come on, this gonna be different. He was like, I'm done, Art. Like, I did this before. I'm, and here we are. We were right in the middle. Like I had to convince people that this time is going to be different, and God proved Himself that this time it is different. So if you're looking for something different, if you're the weirdo, if you're the person who don't feel like you're just like everybody else, like you have something different to offer, come on in. Come on in. And just watch God do His thing.
Come on in the room.
We out here trying to win souls. We ain't trying to win popularity. I can care less about the popularity, and because popularity ain't gonna get me in heaven. So
not at all.
Lock those dates in. Lock those dates in, and watch God move in your life. All right, bro. Let's lock this thing up. Thank y'all for watching, and I'm just excited for what God is about to do in everybody's life, man. Hurrah.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Let's do it. Hey, Jazza, you want to pray us out?
Sure. All right. Father, as all heads are bowed, well, wherever we are. Father, in the name of Jesus, Lord, we thank you, oh God. We thank you, oh God, for allowing us to release something that you have instructed us to do, oh God. I come against anything that try to come against the assignment, Lord, that you placed under our belt, oh God. I ask in the name of Jesus, Lord, that you give us strategic planning, oh God. I ask, Lord, that you give us wisdom and knowledge throughout this whole journey. So, Father, in the name of Jesus, Lord, prepare us as we begin to touch souls, oh God, as we be able to receive, oh God, the people who are broken, oh God, the people who don't know who you are in them, oh God. Allow us to be the people who they come to, oh God, and give us instruction, oh God, on how to get them to learn exactly who they are in you. We thank you, oh God. We thank you for every person, oh God, that's involved. We thank you for the people who will be involved. Lord, we ask, Lord, that you will make provision, oh God. We ask, Lord, that you would strengthen us in this season, oh God. Lord, as we expand, oh God. We thank you, oh God. We thank you, oh God, for the obedience, oh God, of Faith by Design, which is led by Author, and Sex Can Wait a While, which is led by Jeremiah, oh God. We thank you, oh God, that they was obedient to the assignment to open this up to other people to be involved, oh God, so we can see what God is doing, the manifestation, the things that are going to happen, not just in our community, but worldwide, oh God. I know that you told me already that this is going to be a worldwide, global thing, oh God. So we thank you in advance, oh God, for giving us, oh God, the tools, oh God, so we be able to do the work, oh God. We thank you. We ask, Lord, that you bless everybody who is watching, oh God. Touch them, oh God. Touch their households, oh God. Their situations, oh God. I ask, Lord, that you keep them throughout the rest of this night until we meet again, oh God, because we shall meet again, oh God, for more celebrations and more announcements, oh God, that you are going to give us. For is in Jesus Christ's name we thank you. Amen.
Amen.
All right, y'all. God bless y'all. Y'all have a good night. All right.
All right. Y'all have a good night.